Your time is now to become a champion of your real estate brand. Are you ready? Welcome to the stage. It's your moment to shine. Level up your game. Success is on the line. Okay. Your time is now to become a champion of your real estate brand. Are you ready? Let's go. The Champions Podcast starts now.
The holiday season itself, we all welcome it. We love it, the time with loved ones and everything else, but it's also a tremendous extra amount of tasks that you get tackled. And so it's just, while there's so much beauty in it, it is a very busy season that just adds more on top of our plate. And if I analogy, think of your desk, and if your desk is, full of stuff, you add one more thing to the desk, what tends to happen? Something will slide off on the other side. We only have so much mental capacity for so many things before we run out of mental calories. And holiday seasons, we end up stressed because it just adds one more thing, while everything else usually, unless we plan for it, is also still in the mix.
I know, it was really cool. The other day I was at I went to like this 4x4 off-road truck thing, like circuit where you could just go and see it. It's like all these cars going through the mud and the water, all these 4x4s going, all these. It's really cool. Like everyone's got like their Jeeps and all the rest of it. And I saw the Jeep that you recently had.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it made me think. It was strange because I got this weird sense of pride or like happiness just thinking that I know that you had that like in front of you on the wall for so long, and to be able to sit in it and know that it was actually yours one day, that feeling is way better than deciding to kick your feet up with a coffee when it's cold and watch a movie rather than making your calls or whatever, right? I mean, it's difficult to put the work in there and then at that time. But man, I don't know. I just watched this Jeep like power by, and you could hear like the turbo diesel engine whistling, and there was like mud everywhere, and there was like exhaust fumes everywhere, and everyone was choking. I loved it, and I was like, man, that just makes me think of you actually setting a goal, hitting that goal, and getting this amazing reward that was there at the end of it. So that's another reason for not losing momentum, because I think that when you don't feel like doing things, when work dies down because of the time of year or whatever it is, it's probably when you're most going to get moved towards the goal that you're after, because mentally you're just creating more discipline for yourself, getting the work done when you don't want to, which when work picks up again, you're probably going to do even better than you were before because of that work ethic that you're kind of like installing in yourself during low seasons, right?
I had a business, she was an awesome woman in business, different industry, tell me years ago, she's like, during the times when you're not busy, you prepare for when you will be busy again, because you will be busy again. And so stay in the preparation mode. By the way, Jason, has your Jeep seen any kind of dirt yet since you've had it?
With the snow on the roads, yes, it's filthy right now, but not like Ian's describing. It's not that kind of dirty yet.
No, not that
But now that it's gotten the winter weather on there, it's
so what's on your wall right now? Maybe we should do a rapid round on what we all have on our wall. What's the
on our
next
vision
Jeep for
boards
you?
and stuff.
What's the next Jeep for you?
I need to update mine.
Okay.
Probably the next thing I want to do is get the family out to Spain. Ian and I are racing who's coming where. I know he mentioned about coming to Utah next year for
Yeah,
EXPCon.
yeah.
I'm planning to go to Spain, so maybe we see each other twice in 1 year. Who knows?
We make the trips at the same time, so we don't see each other at all. So.
Oh, wouldn't that be hilarious? That would be totally us, man.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm going to surprise him when I get there. Turns out he's not even in the country. Yeah.
I understand the idea of the vision board, and I've kind of just, adapted through the years, and I'm just like, all right, how can and my focus been, helping other people too, and so it's been like, hey, what's their vision? My vision's their vision, and so that's been important, but that's where I want to keep pushing and having the right
Yeah, but I want
conversations
to
with
know
the right.
I want to know what your Jeep is. What is the Jeep put for 2026 or 27?
Yeah, I don't really, I mean, it's going to Spain.
Okay.
That's it,
For me, it is probably also something travel related. I need my one-way ticket on Qatar Airlines to Dubai.
Wow.
And I already have the hotel picked out. I know where I'm going to stay. I know I would love to fly in one of the suites that they
Hmm.
have. That
Yeah.
is my big audacious, as they say, big audacious hairy goal with what I want. Yeah, I love the Orient. I spent some time growing up there back in the day, and so going back there would really just be a highlight
Nice.
in general. And then I would love to be part of some things that are going on for EXP within some of these other fun places where they're having different meetings at next year. So I'm just going to make a quick mention because I am going to give the opportunity through EXP on their main channel to host an entire new agent segment. So that's going to kick off in January. If I'm just going to give that shameless plug, it's going to be called I Have My License, Now What? That's going to be specifically geared after talking, because EXP always listens to their community. And one of the things that came out is that new agents definitely, they're the ones that tend to struggle. It's not
Yeah, of
always
course.
apparent what they should be doing. And so I'm going to have an entire, production team basically dedicated to making this happen to help new agents along the way.
That'll be fabulous. And where will agents be able to access that, Birgit?
On the EXP, the main YouTube channel. And so I believe that it has 55,000 some odd subscribers. So it'll just be a segment of their main YouTube channel.
I
And
mean,
we'll have more
eh,
information.
yeah, we'll drop the link below too, and you
Mhm.
guys check it
Hmm.
out. It is, I mean that EXP channel on YouTube is just hot. There's so much, and I mean it just goes back with the leadership and the things that we do for our agents. It's like that just opens the door. It's free. It's it's all hey,
So
take it
true.
and run with it for everybody. So
Yeah.
I'm excited you're going to be part of that. That's great. Congrats.
No, I'm excited about that too. That's going to be a lot of fun. And so I can wait to share with some of the newer agents and help them to understand more the business of real estate and what it takes in order to make it something, successful.
We have so many tools that you'll be able to plug them into, right? As
Exactly.
well.
Exactly.
So that just to have a resource and a confidant and all that in their back pocket, gold.
I don't know, by the way, too, if I can mention the Bee Colony that's has kicked off. So any agent who wants to be part of that, we're talking mainly about mindset and anything that's keeping you stuck. So it's a channel or actually it's a biweekly Zoom call. And we can drop that link in the show notes too, for agents to come to. If you have the perfect week planned, but you can't get it, and by the time Friday you have nothing accomplished, then this is the place for you.
One of the biggest shifts that I had this week was living 24 hours to 24 hours because I was always one of those that had
Mm.
the to-do list, and then by Friday I was like, oh, I can't get all this done on Friday. Like I haven't done it all and I can't do it now, so it's too late kind of thing. Mindset has shifted to 24 hours to 24 hours, 24 hours to 24 hours. Every single day I need to win the day. I have my critical tasks that need to be done,
Love that.
and I have to do them before I put my head down to sleep at nighttime. Whether
Mm.
that includes family goals, business goals. I got two business goals, one for production, one for building out the organization, health and fitness, and self-development. I need to finish those every single day before I move on to the next. Even if it means doing like a half-hour workout at 11:30 at night, it has to be done to win that day. And if you do that every single day, Fridays are no longer like they were before, where I didn't have anything crossed off and I know it was too late. And when everything's too late, you just give up, don't you? Just wait till Monday, kind of thing. That's what most people do. Not anymore. Like I'm at a point now, blessed to have so much drive at this moment that I'm Monday through Sunday. I'm like non-stop, not work all the time. There's always stuff getting done, and I always have my critical tasks for every single day. And man, when you cross off those things and you win the day, it's such a good feeling. For me, it's the best way to keep that momentum going
Mhm.
during low seasons. Right now, that's what's working best for me.
I love that. But you know what? The different communities I've been listening to this week, whether it's, the Hive or who knows, it's all these many communities that are out there. That's what I'm hearing a lot. It's about setting yourself goals for the day almost, right?
Yeah.
And then being able to execute on those goals for the day and make some people even, somebody mentioned something the other day about what's your minimum goal? What's your optimum goal for the day? What's somewhere in the middle? Meaning you get to have a range if that's what you want, but you don't get to not do it. If you set yourself a goal and give yourself a range, well, now you have okay, what's optimal? I want to walk my dog twice a day for 4 miles. That's optimal, but maybe it is horrible outside and I'm just going to get 15 minutes in once today, because it's storming. That's my minimum, but I got it done. Boom, I can take it off my list. But I also don't get to avoid it. And that's
You
been
know what's
sticking with me
crazy?
this week because I've been hearing that one over and over again.
You know what's funny? You're talking about like if it's bad weather. Part of this whole discipline thing that I have going on and getting stuff done. I have 3 half marathons coming up, back to back kind of thing.
Ooh,
December, January, and February. My first one is in 2 days.
okay.
Here in
Yes.
Spain, it rains where I am specifically. It rains like a total of maybe 3 or 4 weeks out of the whole year. It's like sunshine all the time, 300 days of the year plus or whatever. The day that I've been training for this half marathon for 16 weeks now, and just now they're giving out like weather warnings for it probably raining on the day that I want to go out for this first half marathon. I was like, man, but at the same time, I feel like this is the universe just helping me push me further to install that discipline. So yeah, even if it is raining, I'm still gonna get there,
Yeah.
get out there, get it done. So
Focus on what you can control. What
yeah, that's it. I mean, I can control putting my shoes on, getting them wet, and just going for a run. I mean, it's okay. It's just be damp when I get home. That's all. There's no
yeah.
difference.
But are you
So,
going to be happy? Are you going to be happy that you've done it? Are you going to feel accomplished?
oh man, I hope so. Unless I get
Yeah.
injured, I'll be ecstatic.
No, no, we're not even going there. But it's gonna, so yeah, we can't control so many externals. Externals, so make this umbrella for business life or whatever life. We can't control the externals that are coming at us, but we can certainly control the internal, how we're going to respond to that. Focus on what you can control. And by the way, it makes sense now that you are in that kind of mode because you've been in marathon training mode. That's what we're
Yeah.
missing, Jason. We need to prepare for a marathon.
I agree. I think the activity it sparks the brain. It's getting you're focused on what'd you say, 16 weeks? You've been planning,
Yeah.
to run this December marathon here in 2 days. Go crush it, by the way.
Yeah,
But it's that where, hey, you've been planning it and now it's time to execute, right? And it's such as everything. Hey, have a plan, 16 weeks, whether it's 6 weeks, whether it's 6 months, whatever. Have that plan. What does it look like? And now you have that goal at the end to say, all right, in order for me to achieve this goal of completing the half marathon, I need to execute. Come
yeah,
Sunday, you're going to execute, you're going to crush it, and then you'll be able to measure yourself backwards as you look
Yep.
forwards to January and February's marathons. You'll be able to
Yep.
look back at December and say, man, I was stoked, I trained well, but how do I improve?
yeah,
Not to come down on yourself, but to stay positive. But we could always improve. Hey, maybe I could go 5 seconds quicker. If I do 5 seconds quicker, what does that look like? How does it feel? And then you talk about those endorphins. That's going to create that positive energy. That's going to create that focus in getting you out of any slump. Go exercise. My wife tells me all the time,
absolutely.
she loves working out. And I get sad or happy or not necessarily happy, but sad or angry. She's like, go get on the treadmill and go
Yeah,
run, and it's just like Tony Robbins says, change the energy. Stop what you're
change of
doing
state.
and
Change your
change
state.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can control that. Just what you're talking about. Control what you can
Exactly.
control. You can go control saying, man, I'm stuck. I'm upset. This deal's falling apart. Blah. All right, cool. I need to change it. Go get outside. If you can't get outside, then get inside. Do jumping jacks, do push-ups. Just change the scenery. Don't go sit down and put your flip-flop on or kick off your shoes. That's not going to be productive. That's not going to move the needle. Do something that's going to move the needle. Push yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, for me, it's going outside. I have a daily requirement of being outside. I'm a long distance hiker, but I'm not doing much of that right now because of the weather.
Yeah.
But I need to be outside every day in nature. That fills my gas tank. And so that to me is like a non-negotiable every single day. And it's never not because I'm in it so much. It's never too cold or too nasty in a sense. I don't like hail and I don't like lightning. So those are my two requirements. That's sort of my line right there where I'm like,
I
okay,
think
I'm
that's
good.
fair.
Yeah. But anything else, I mean, I've hiked on Lake Michigan when the lake was frozen on the lake. And so, any kind of environment, I love that kind of environment, just puts everything back right again. this week, everybody was talking about the same thing. And, sometimes you have to hear like 10 different times from 10 different people, and finally something clicks in your head
True.
about stay focused on the thing that moves the needle, right? Do the work. That's all I've heard this week in some sort of variation or
Yeah.
not. That even for my own self, it's really brought that point home. It's like, oh yeah, this is what really matters. So stay focused on this one thing. So that's why I think these communities are so helpful. I try to plug into them as many as I can, just being for visibility and then also for my own, to keep myself upright.
If you have been taking notes along everything that we've kind of really discussed on this call about keeping momentum, keeping motivation, being disciplined, especially during the low seasons of the year, you'll have a bunch of stuff to go off of. For me, it's organizing myself, creating critical daily tasks, and winning the day every single day. For me, that's what's moving the needle. That's what's going to keep me going through the low seasons as we come into them. I hope that you got a load of value from this call. Coach B, is there anything else that you have to close us out?
No, I think you're right on track. And, make sure you take care of your physical self, get
Yeah.
outside, get some sunshine when you can. In many places right now, it kind of gets darker. So try to get outside and really fill yourself up with some good old-fashioned vitamin D and to stay at physical peak.
Change your energy, just go and make it happen. Your business relies on you. That's the bottom line. Before we head out, Coach B, you are offering something amazing for agents, a 15-minute segment to meet with you. What is that about? Plug it real fast for
Yeah.
those that are listening and watching, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I hop on my schedule, we'll put that in the show notes. 15 minutes, a quick session with me. Come with something that where you're really stuck. We'll walk through it. You'll walk away with an answer to exactly that thing to allow you to move your needle forward again.
And that's like 15-minute power session or something, right? Is it really how you're
Absolutely.
helping
Yeah.
out? And tell me again, what's the cost on that, Birgit?
It's free. It's cost you nothing, not a zilch.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you do to get through low seasons, or let us know if you don't usually make it through the low seasons and you just let it ride over you and leave you a mangled mess afterward. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to speaking to you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
You should just ask, just stay. Just ask, just stay. You should just ask, just stay. Just ask, just stay. You should just ask, just stay.